We're glad you're with us this evening. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. An organization for veterans in West Alabama could soon close its doors. A look at the reasons why and what you can do to help is in our top story at 5 o'clock. VFW Post 6022 in Cottondale could close as early as September 1st if more funding doesn't come in. Post manager Bill Price says one of the things the Post needs is a larger turnout from younger veterans. Post Commander Walter Turner says the Post has been closing on Tuesdays and Thursdays to cut back on utility costs and have cut back on all paid positions. Turner says the members of the VFW work hard to have a role in the community.
We do things for the community. We've done things for, we continue to do things for the community as long as we can be here.
Our membership is the biggest problem. We get membership, start participating more in the activities that we have out here. We'd have a pretty good, would be pretty good financially.
To volunteer or donate to the VFW Post 6022, you can call the number on your screen, 205-553-8040.
Today marks a big step in the road to recovery after the April 27th storms for one Tuscaloosa resident. Patrice Johnson lost her home in Alberta on April 27th, but today she's celebrating her new home. Habitat for Humanity and Major League Baseball helped make this rebuilding possible. The Tuscaloosa Fire Department, along with many volunteers, built the home in 5 days. Johnson says she appreciates the volunteers' hard work.
It means a lot. You know, these people got out here and they did something that sometimes you can't even get your own family and friends to do, but they made me feel like family.
Her employer, Aramark, that cared enough to put together a list and to assess their employees' needs.
And we're hoping that using the All-Star Game as the backdrop for this build, companies and fans and people are going to step up, and these initial 9 homes that we're building will end up being more, and more families like Patrice will be able to benefit and call these houses homes.
And this is not the last Habitat house that will be built in Tuscaloosa. The same organizations are working on 3 other homes in that same community very near Johnson's house. And Florida City construction underway now on a new amphitheater in J.C. Park. The Pomegranate Project, that's a nonprofit Seattle-based group, is partnering now with Tuscaloosa County Parks and Recreation Authority. The amphitheater will hold about 75 to 100 people and will be open to anyone who wants to use it.
My hope and my prayer is that this would be a place that will really bring the community together. You know, I really want to see Tuscaloosa united. And my hope, and through we're looking to do other projects as Para, and I'm hoping that this would be one of the beginning to really bring the community together to really make a difference.
And if you'd like to help out on the construction this week, you can do that. Weekday and Saturday shifts are 7 a.m. till noon, also 5 until 8. You can contact Para for more information on how you can get involved.
On your Education Watch, your chance is here to meet candidates wanting to be the next leader of the Tuscaloosa County Schools. 2 people remain in the superintendent search: John Jackson, a superintendent from Georgia, and Brian Johnson, a superintendent in Cherokee County, Alabama. Happening right now is your chance to meet Johnson. His interview started at 4:30 in the library at Hillcrest High School and is open to the public. Following his interview, there will be a meet and greet session. The same process is set for tomorrow afternoon for Jackson. Now to Northport, where shoppers will soon get a chance to buy school supplies, sales tax not included. The local sales tax holiday will be extended to basic classroom items like pencils, crayons, and paper. The Northport City Council will also be extending another tax holiday to include various storm supplies like batteries and weather radios. Sam Davis, owner of Learning Experiences, says holidays like these are good for the city.
Typically, we'll buy those items that are tax exempt, but they'll also buy other items because they're out shopping and there's sales going on. So it's good for the economy, for the city and the state.
So here are the dates you need to remember. The Northport Storm Supply Sales Tax Holiday is July 8th. The School Supplies Holiday will be on August 5th. Christian authors from across the South are headed to Tuscaloosa.
They are. It's all part of the Southern Christian Writers Conference, and it's happening Friday and Saturday at First Baptist Church. Sessions will be led by Christian writers and focus on fiction and other genres. Keynote speakers this year, Gilbert Morris and Lurleen McDaniel. Admission is $110 at the door. The limit, 220 people. For information, call that number on your screen, 205-333-8604.
On your Crime Watch, authorities say an inmate is back behind bars. Officials say William Bivens escaped Sunday from the Farquhar Cattle Ranch in Greensboro. According to state officials, the inmate missed the 1 p.m. head count and wasn't located until police picked him up along Highway 9 Monday morning. This is not the first escape from the ranch this year, and that has some residents worried about safety.
It's kind of scary because you know you don't know if they stay here or if they leave town, and then when you find out that they've been in Greensboro this whole time, it's kind of scary.
Residents tell us they hope these recent events will lead to greater security at the ranch. Now to Lowndes County in South Alabama, where 2 children are missing. The Alabama Department of Public Safety says Jordan and Taylor DeJarnett were last seen in Hope Hall on Sunday. Jordan was wearing a black shirt and shorts. Taylor was wearing a blue and white jumpsuit. Now the twins, according to authorities, were in the company of this man, Jack Mack Gardner. Officials say Gardner's white Mercedes is also missing. If you have any information, you can call the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. Here's the number, 334-548-2151. Jury selection began today in the trial against Penn State's former assistant football coach, Jerry Sandusky.
He's accused of sexually abusing 10 boys over more than a 14-year period. We have video of him arriving at a central Pennsylvania courthouse this morning. Prosecutors alleging Sandusky met some of the kids through a charity he created for underprivileged children. They say some of the alleged abuse happened on the Penn State campus. Sandusky has pleaded not guilty to the charges.